There we go.
Be careful.
Oh! Just turn the switch back on. Yeah, the minis. What the hell is that? Got him in the tail?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby! Don't you put that on us!
This is a shiner? What the hell is that? There we go. On that inchworm. Hit that yellow. I was literally just barely cranking it, letting it sit there. No, inchworm. Ugh. Let's see if I can do this without getting wet. Come here, dummy. There you go, that inchworm.
Chunky bro.
All right, guys, I want to take a quick break for the video to show you exactly what's going on, how I got that last fish. What I'm doing is a technique called drop shotting, and what we're doing is using a double drop shot. And the rod I'm using is just an ultralight trout rod, 7'6", and has a 1000 series reel. So you can use any ultralight rod. Doesn't have to be 7'6" or 8 foot. It can be a little bit shorter. This technique is very forgiving and very easy to apply. If you look up in the corner here, if you want more information on how to fish the double drop shot, how to tie it, all the equipment you need, all those things, there's a link right here. Click on that and it'll go straight to a video and show you all the ins and outs of it. Now here's the rig itself. At the bottom there's a drop shot weight, so 1/16 ounce, but I use 3/32 and 1/8 as well, which are a little bit heavier, but on this day there's no wind, so I'm using a lighter 1/16 ounce. And then as you go up the rig, there's a number 8 hook, and then a little bit further up there's another number 8 hook, and then I've got 2 inchworms on there. And the bottom one is the one that caught the fish. Now when you're fishing the rig, as you can see, the weight here is on the bottom. It sits on the bottom of the lake, and basically you just drag it along and give it little bounces so you can make those worms or minnows, whatever you have on, just kind of dance a little bit like a marionette puppet. Now if you can see in this clip, my rod tip is down, so what happens if your rod tip is up, the rig's going to be more straight up. When it's down, it's going to be lower like this. So both of the baits were right near the bottom. As you can see, I was reeling very slow, and I was only bouncing it once in a while. When that fish hit, I don't think I was bouncing it at all. I was just dragging it on the bottom. So these worms were barely moving, and that's when he took the bait. So as you can see, it's a fairly simple technique to master. check out that video, and it'll give you all the ins and outs of how to do it. And let's get back to it.
Yeah, 8:30 in the morning, here we go. Cheers, guys. Trout season.
Here's the swimming with bow-legged women. Ooh. God damn.
Oh, that'll wake you up. Be careful.
Oh! Shazam!
You're on that.
Hook up live. Yay!
See that drag? No drama, dog. No drama. No drama.
Yep, on that old inchworm. I'm trying. GSF North wasn't working out for me, so I decided to join back up with GSF South. Oh, the pretty one. Oh, there we go. Hit that green.
Holy camouflage!
Just turn the switch back on.
Impressive.
That's how you do it right there. Put them in the holding pin. Yeah, for sure. Right. Nice. All right, ladies and gents, there you have it. Good times at another Hesperia opener. The fishing wasn't as good as it could have been, but it was good enough. We we ended up grinding and getting on some fish anyway. Sometimes, you know, thing about fishing, sometimes fish just don't want to cooperate. They were plenty in there. We'd see them swimming by and breaking water. They were definitely in there, but they just were real shy to bite, so we had to try a variety of techniques. But that's probably the biggest takeaway is when you're doing the drop shot, go slow. The slower the better. It's very rare. Once in a while you'll go a little bit faster than normal, but that's very, very rare. The slower the better off you're going to be. You can even dead stick drop shot rigs, even with those worms or even with minnows on it, and the fish will hit it. So just drag that thing along the bottom. You don't even have to bounce it that much. Don't have to give it that much action, and see what happens. And sometimes, lots of times, we'll pause it, and that's when you get hit. Sometimes I've gotten text messages and stopped and looking at my phone, and that's when the fish hits, you know, so when the thing's just sitting there. or you can just throw it straight out, and you can even put bait on it. Tighten up your line so it stays off the bottom. I've seen guys drop shot power bait, night crawlers, anything you can think of will work. So it's a very, very good technique to get trout, and it's very easy to do. You don't have to have a lot of specialized gear like with the mini jigs and all that. Just you can use your bait and weight rod, and set up the rig as I showed it to you. And if you need any further instruction on exactly how to tie them up and all that, I'll put a link again here to my how to drop shot video. And it shows you everything you could want to know. And if you ever have questions, obviously leave them right here or hit me up on my Instagram at Spanker Outdoors, and I'm happy to answer them. And if you're interested in any of the Golden State fishing baits or any of the other fine products that I use on the channel and love, there's a QR code right here. It'll take you to a link tree that'll take you to sites like RHA Spoons, excellent spoons for trout, the Golden State fishing baits, as I just mentioned, Katana rods on Instagram. That's the way to get a hold of them. If you're interested in the Katana rod, get on the Instagram for Katana rods and send them a message, and they'll tell you what you need to do to get one. Or the WaterLand sunglasses that I wear all the time. Outstanding equipment. So if you're interested in that, check out the link tree on this QR code and follow the prompts. Also, there's instructions in this video's description and the hyperlinks with discount codes and all the instructions you need. So if you want to buy something, go there and get on it. So coming up next, if you're watching this, it should come out Wednesday. I should be coming home from Hesperia while this is playing, so hopefully it did well out there. And then after Turkey Day, I head out to the Mid on the 27th, I believe. So really excited about that. It'll be my first trip out this season. And then as soon as I get back, I'm determined to get to the mud hole. I've been dying to get out there. They're getting a lot of quality fish out of that lake. So I'm really excited to get over there. Just haven't had time with family stuff and all the other things I got to do. So make sure you always like and subscribe. Share the videos, tell your friends. Anything you can do to help out the channel helps me out, and at least lets me know if I'm putting out decent content for you guys. And I guess until next time, hope to see you guys out there, and tight lines.